Hi Noxie, post your question, darling. I've had to go on again. If anything more gets disrupted, I'm going to leave the chat. Obviously, I'm not meant to do readings today. I am meant to do cards, but I'm meant to do something else possibly and not a live. So I'll see how I go. This card is looking at me, so I'm going to take this deck out, okay? Right. Let's see how we go. Spirit guidance for next week. Yeah, it's like, so, like, that's never happened before. I had, like, tried 3 times to get online because my internet wasn't working properly. Then I had to turn all my devices off and put them all back on again. And then I've come on live and everything was okay, but then my description was wrong. So, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay. If anything else happens, I will not be coming back on today. I need to sort of like, maybe, I don't know, Spirit's telling me to do something else or to regroup, or I don't know, fucking hell, what's going on. Let's have a look, Noxie. I hope this one will work. Thinking positively. Okay. Well, general for you. Okay. Chariot. So Spirit wants you to know you are definitely moving in the right direction. You may be feeling that lack of, like a lack of though, like all in good time. So that's definitely about divine timing, Sagittarius energy. Maybe you're not satisfied on an emotional level. Maybe you feel like you're lacking in something, right? King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, masculine. Sag, Leo, Aries, masculine. What is happening here? The Hermit in the reverse. Do you want to go towards the masculine? He has his back towards you, or behind, like he has his back to you. Now it doesn't have to be romantic. Maybe it's somebody you stopped talking to. Spirit says you're on the right track. So even by stopping talking to this person, it may have been the right thing to do. This person may not meant to be in your life. This person is holding possibly a flame to someone else. There's something you don't know about this person. All right. Now it can be a brother, a father, a friend. It doesn't have to be a masculine. It could be someone with like shoulder length hair as well. Okay. You could have met this person online. This could also be coming up for you. Okay. This person could be a player. All right. So if you're not, yeah, this person is a player, Knight of Wands. You know, if you're looking for love, just be careful. Pisces, with Mercury moving in there and Venus coming in, it can be a lot of illusion energy, all right? So if you're looking for love, just be really careful. And if, you know, if you don't know this person yet, just be aware that there's a fire sign, possibly definite fire sign, possibly a Sagittarius, is a player here, all right? So to not talk to them would be a good idea, or to block them. So that's a specific message, very specific. The Spirit says something like, Spirit sees what you don't see or can't see. Yeah, justice. Yeah, so Spirit's like wanting you to do the right thing here. So that's a specific message. And that's why I needed to use that deck. Maybe this deck brings specific messages today. I'm going to put my amethyst on top of that. Okay. Let's start again with the general. So that's obviously specific message. General for you. 4 of, right, okay, Spirit's wanting you to let go of something here, Noxie. Yeah, you need to meditate. You need to ask Spirit for guidance at the moment in regards to something. Like, you are on the right track, but there's something that you need to release. Right, so Spirit's saying you're doing well, but there's still something you need to release. Perhaps it's an old way of being. This is Taurus energy. Taurus, Aries, something in April or by April, but like 4s are coming up, right? So there's something here that you need to change. I mean, there's always things about ourselves that we need to change. You could be looking at your health right now, making a new like contract with yourself, being very disciplined, right? Something like it's the right time to do something here, Noxie. I don't think it's about romance, this one. It's like about changing something about yourself you've always wanted to do or change. The time is now. The time is now to get rid of anything you don't need. The time is now to change. You can't bring it into this new timeline, all right? This new timeline, Spirit wants for you independence, freedom, financial independence, okay, as well. You need to do some sort of healing. The eclipse is going to be significant for you on the 17th of February, okay? Very spiritual time, and a very spiritual time right now. So use this time like the veil is thin for you. It may not be for everyone, but for you it is. And there could be a blockage, which is bringing me to the heart, like the psychic tarot deck, right? Watch your mental and how you think as well. You need to like get grounded. There's definitely a need for groundedness. Now the base or root chakra is the color red. It's the first chakra. There's 100 and something chakras in our body that we don't know about or don't have access to. The more spiritual we get, the more access we have. So there is like an 8th chakra, which is after the crown chakra, called the galactic chakra. It's not in this deck, but that's starting to come through a lot, okay? Like there is some sort of chance for happiness with you right now, but that base root chakra energy, the color red as well, is all about like, you need to build some sort of solid base here. There's too much wishy-washiness going on in your life. I'm not sugarcoating my readings anymore. I think I have done for quite some time. It's a serious time astrologically, okay? Yeah, look, I need to bring the truth forward right here, and bring clarity to people so they can literally work on their things. Yeah, the devil, you've got something you need to release. Possibly habits, addictions, patterns of thinking, patterns of behavior. Okay. Show me clearly, Spirit, here, what needs releasing. I know how Spirit wants me to use the cards now. That may be why I needed to stop, okay, and regroup. Something about you needing to stop and regroup. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. The Spirit's showing what you need to do is think more positively about your future, or like you've tried to stop something here. You've tried many times and it's been like you failed, basically. What did I just say? The base chakra is coming out here. So get grounded. You know what you need to release. Everyone's story is different. You need to think positively about that. It is the time to do it. You can't bring this into your new timeline, okay? Let's have a look and see what else we have. Yeah. It's not like important to make really important decisions. It's not like significant to make important decisions, but just working on yourself shouldn't be an important decision. It should just be what needs to be done, okay? To be the best version of yourself, to be where you want to be in your life, to give yourself a chance, I'm hearing, to be better, to be the best version of yourself, basically. Okay, what else? Emotional loss in the reverse. You may be worried. You need to use your intuition more. It's there for you, but you may be worried that like you're going to get hurt again in a relationship. Or if you get romantic with someone, it's going to, like, you have a blockage in regards to love. And you need to be more patient, because right now I don't feel there's enough patience with you to be able to work on your spiritual, work on your getting grounded. And don't like this, I'm seeing the deer spirit, you need to be kind to yourself. You don't have to make any major decisions or movement or choices like about other things like work or love or whatever. You just need to work on yourself and get grounded and release those things, and that's a better start. That's a good start. What's there? Yeah, I thought I saw the devil again. I'm communicating this for you. Maybe you feel that there isn't hope here. Don't cheat yourself out of your best life by continuing, okay? Your solar plexus is also blocked. You have spiritual strength. Spirit's giving you some sort of spiritual strength to do this. The time is now, judgment, and your crown chakra. So the crown chakra is about asking your spirit guides for assistance in releasing something, and you need to do this today, right? Whatever it is to you. Okay, I don't know if anyone else donated. If they did, let me know now in the comments. Otherwise, we'll move to the next person, which is Ermel. Ermel, I don't know if you're there. I'm sorry, guys, today I had some nightmare problem with my internet. I tried 3 times to get online. If you were here, you know. And I was like, this is the last time. And maybe I'm not supposed to do tarot today or live or whatever. But it seems to be going okay right now. Right. Hi, Ashmeet. I will put you in the list. Hi, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie is here as the moderator today. If you want to ask her anything, we had some people jump on and off. Okay. Most of the people that were on the original list are probably given up on me and not here anymore. Jamie posted a question. Hopefully more people will jump on. Hi, Marilyn. It's $5 as usual. Okay, thank you, Marilyn. Jamie posted a question. Everyone that's on the list, the old list is on the list. Okay, I'll keep asking. Once the donations are finished, I'll go back to the original list and we'll see who's on and who's not. Hopefully this continues to be okay. So what I'm going to do, because Spirit wanted to show me, if I get drawn to these cards, is a specific message, like I did for Noxie. Was it Noxie? Anyway, these cards are the main energy, and these cards are your main reading, if that makes sense, okay? Jamie, if you're there, post your question. Country, thank you. Let me know if you are here. Royal Farmer, hi, how are you? Let me know where you're tuning in from in the world as well, like where do you live? Jamie, post your question. Ashmeet, please do not put questions in the feed. If you're new here, please subscribe, okay? I will take your question when I'm ready to take a question, okay? Donations are precedent, okay, over everything. And I have a list, okay, Ashmeet. So if you don't want to stick around, you can join us tomorrow, or you can donate $5 and you can be next, okay? Thank you, Ashmeet, for subscribing. Okay, but please be patient. Right, general for Jamie, and then I will do Marilyn. Okay, Marilyn, you'll be after Jamie. Let's have a look and see what's here for you, Jamie. Okay, ooh, you have a message coming in. It's coming in slowly, which means you may be waiting for something, someone to contact you, waiting for an answer, waiting for a result. But it's not coming in as quick as you want, but you're being patient with this, okay? Ooh, 10 of Cups, you will be very happy with the message. You will be very happy with the message. It could be in regards to love, right? It could be in regards to a friend, it could be in regards to love, like relationships, but it's more like a family friend or someone that feels like family, and you've got this like green coming through here, so your heart chakra. So I want you to do a meditation where you like imagine the color green all around your heart chakra, and you think about the person that you want to contact or want you to contact you, and write that person's name, put it under your pillow, I'm hearing, okay? Okay, let's have a look. Seeing the colour green, so it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, you're patient, you're planning what you're going to say to this person. It could be a family. It could just be a specific person in your family that you really like a cousin. I'm getting like cousin here. Okay. Whatever they're coming in to tell you, it's going to be exciting, okay, or talk to you about. You've got 7-7, you could be seeing 777, but the Chariot energy is the month of June. It's Cancer energy, okay. There's a celebration coming up. Are you celebrating a birthday, wedding, engagement, something here about that as well? You are on the right tracks. The Chariot's come up in the upright. The astrology between now and July is going to be insane. There's a lot of energy changing, okay? Not just for you, but for everybody, okay? Thank you, Noxie. You'll be after Marilyn. Wisdom, the Hermit, Taurus energy. The Hermit, why did I say the Hermit? It's not the Hermit, it's Taurus. But it's that wisdom energy. You could be researching, studying right now. It'd be very good for you to do so. You may be needing to leave like your hometown, even if it's like a short trip. We've got travel here. Something about the sunshine, or you miss the sunshine. I'm getting that song, Feel the Sunshine. I don't know what that means. Could be changes in and around your work or home. Yeah, there's that celebration. What's going on? What are you celebrating? You're waiting for something to celebrate. You're waiting for a connection. You're waiting for a family gathering. There's something here. Two of Cups. You're definitely mentally connecting. You have this spiritual connection. This is a kindred spirit. This is really beautiful. This person, whoever they are, friend or family member, okay? I don't see like issues with this person in the past, because I'm trying to pick up whether you're coming back together because you've had a problem in the past, but there doesn't seem to be that energy here. But I mean, there could be. There's some sort of meeting of minds. It's like you love being around this person. You love being around this person, okay? We've got the infinity symbol on this card as well. So, like I said, and all that green energy I was seeing before is starting to come out in the cards. We've got really strong twin flame energy. We've got strong home and family energy, a lot of blessings. You've got two rainbows in your reading, which is blessings, basically. It's almost like that card. What's it called? I'm going to pull one of these. What's it called in this deck? Rainbow blessings? It used to be called rainbow blessings, but it's not anymore. It's called something else. Anyway, I'm going to clarify that in a second. Oh, it's called milk and honey. I'm sure it's called milk and honey. Or it used to be. I don't know. Suffering in silence. We've got the Nine of Swords. Okay. There could be someone in your family or workplace that is like having a hard time in mental level right now. Maybe you're supporting them. I don't feel it's your energy or helping them or talking to them. They're going through some sort of healing. Okay. You're helping them with their mental to see things better, like to see things differently, to see things more positively. You know, that is going to be successful, okay? What I would advise there, what Spirit's advising there with that situation is, especially if someone you know is needing to move on from another person because they're just separated or something. It's not you though, it's somebody else. You're helping them see their shadow or face their shadow and understand the healing element of this separation or whatever's going on in their life. And you're urging them to, I feel, find something passionate or bring their attention, redirect their energy towards something they're passionate about. I don't know if that makes sense to you, okay? Hi, human, milk and honey, that's the one. Well, let's have a look and see what comes out. Wisdom of the Oracle for you, Jamie. You have chaos, conflict. Yeah, Spirit, I understand. Thank you. I don't need to know any more on that. Spirit's just bringing more information out about that particular person. I want a card for Jamie. I'm getting the name Spade. It's probably a surname, S-P-A-D-E. I don't know if that means anything to you. Spade. Could be someone you know or someone you admire, like an influencer even. Okay. Yeah. They're just going on about this person that you're trying to help. Advice really. To help them stop overthinking. Okay. So you're definitely getting a message from someone here that you love, that you're supporting. Okay. Someone's found out a truth of something. Okay. You're helping them like transform, change. You may even be introducing them to spirituality. Something is trying to stop me today from talking. It's very annoying. I might have to just pause the video and do something protection here. There's a lot of chaos going on. with someone. They will be happy. I think that Spirit's just talking about that, like they're shifting your energy to this situation. There's that card, Milk and Honey. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah, it used to be called something else, though. I'm pretty sure it used to be called Rainbow Blessings. Anyways, that was your reading, Jamie. Marilyn posed a question. If you're new online, please subscribe, okay? And I don't ask you guys to subscribe a lot, only when I'm doing live, like I'll just say, please subscribe. Go check out all the collective reads on the live section of my channel. I've done 3 readings recently, one about Mercury going into Pisces, one about the full moon in Leo, which still applies. Go check it out. You can see, because that energy is just going to still follow through. It only happened really a few, like less than a week ago. And also there's a love general for this week. And I think there's another video as well about general for this week, not love, something else. So yeah, go check those out. All right. And it's timestamped. They're all timestamped. What are the true feelings of my Aries cousin? Okay. Michelle, I'm getting the name Michelle. You may know someone called Michelle. It doesn't have to be that person. There's an influence with a masculine, possibly with that person. If that makes sense. The Aries cousin, I feel female energy, but they could be influenced by a masculine. Does that make sense? All right. Well, you need to hit your notifications, Clarity, that's why. All right, let's have a look and see what's here. But the list still remains. I'm doing donations, Clarity. What do you need to know, Marilyn, about your... Right, okay. So the main energy is the 4 of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if you're the one that's apologized or wanting to come towards this person, or they're wanting to come towards you. Somebody doesn't want someone else in their energy. So, like, I would heed this advice. If someone's not ready to talk to you yet or open up, this is Aries, so it could literally be the Aries, okay? I'm getting a name beginning with G. I'm getting the name Gail, G-A-I-L. That may not be your cousin's name, but just like take note of these names, okay? So either she doesn't want you to come towards her and you've tried, or the other way round and it's not time yet, like it's still not time yet, Marilyn, okay? What's going on with the Aries cousin? A future energy. I don't want to know about past stuff. I don't think it matters. Yeah, you're waiting, the waiting game. You're waiting possibly for information. You're waiting for things to change, for the opportunity possibly to talk to them. Oh my God, sorry. Oh my God, stop it. There's some soul contract you have with this person, 100%, okay? But you want like a new beginning with them. But I feel that they're not ready. I'm going to get advice for you in a second about this. There's a lot of nostalgic memories with this person, but this person's changed. You may have even changed. There's a conflict energy here as well, so I don't know if you guys have had conflict. Someone's selfish, I think it may be them. All right, I think there's a selfish element here, like that 9 of Cups, or even the 9 of Pentacles can be selfish, because, you know, in this deck it definitely is. Let's see what comes out. Tell me if this is resonating. Oh my God, what is going on today? 3 of Cups in the reverse. The times you had with this person, you could be very nostalgic about the time you had with them here, like nostalgic feelings. But now you're disappointed, or they're disappointed, there's disappointment. Okay. You expected more, or you're expecting more from this, but you're not sort of getting it right now, and it's not the time. It's not the time. Rest and rejuvenation. This is your advice coming through now. Spirit wants you to like get this out of your mind, the situation, what's been said in the past, everything connected to it. Oh, and mentally move away. When you move away mentally, even by thinking about someone, you're giving them your energy. Okay. Getting out in nature would be very, very good for you. This relationship is going nowhere fast, okay? If you keep trying to, like, even thinking about them, so you need to move away from a difficult time or things. Yeah, there's that Nine of Pentacles. Now, like I said, in this deck, this is about, like, selfishness. This person could be very selfish. Look at what's come out. They're just focused on their own gain. It's like, I'm not sharing my meal with you. I'm not sharing my meal with you energy. I actually don't like this card in this deck because he's got the sun behind him, which is nice, but he's also got like legalities or laws or rules or ethics or morals, and they're behind him, and he's just focused on this money, his own food. He's not really like, he wants more. He's not satisfied with what he has, okay? Okay, so Spirit wants you to heart center yourself and look after yourself, Empress energy, right now, and not sort of like worry about this person. Suffering in silence, perhaps that's you. I feel that's you. I think like you've wasted too much time. This relationship is going nowhere quick, okay? I do feel there's going to be some sort of tower moment for that person, but it's not this year either. It could be like, it will be when it will be. Spirit's language, they're not going to tell me when. Okay, so if you need to talk to someone about how you feel, or even your spirit's saying, talk to us, unload your problems of your mind, and we will be clear with you about what you need to do next in regards to this person. Noxie, post your question. Yeah. There's going to be no positive movement forward with this person. This is in reverse right now. It doesn't mean to say there won't be in the future, but right now there's too much conflict here in the past that has happened, all right? So you just need to do this. That's the only card you need. Focus on you right now and move away mentally. Get help if you need to by even just talking to your guides to say, guide me now away from the energy of this person. A cord cutting would be very good, okay? It may not be what you wanted to hear, thank you, Elaine, but that is what you need to hear, okay? Noxie is next for her second question. Thank you, Jamie. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Career. Okay, what's coming up for Noxie in regards to her career? You may work in the financial sector or want to work in the financial sector as far as like banking or accounting. You may be studying for something to do with finances, even IT. It's definitely whatever you're doing, it's like on a path that you love, that you really enjoy, okay? Please don't put questions in the feed, Sandra. Let's have a look and see. Everyone is on the list. Let's have a look at see what's for you moving forward in regards to you. You have plans. You know mentally what you want to do. You have a vision here. Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. So you have a vision, right? Let's have a look and see. Current energy, please. We're not looking at the past. We need to all put the past behind us. Just remember the lessons you've learnt from it. Okay. What does your higher self, yeah, now is a really spiritual time. I don't know for you, for everyone, but for you, you're getting intuitive hits. You could be having dreams. Spirit wants you to like trust yourself more and your own intuition about things, because the higher self card came out, the sixth chakra, the third eye. You'll be successful if you follow your own intuition, all right? Let me know if this is resonating when I pull your cards. Current energy, career advice. You need to do what you're passionate about. I say this to everyone. If you love what you do and you're passionate about what you're studying or what your career path you're going down, then, you know, it's going to change you in so many ways. It's very, very beneficial towards you, and you will be very, very successful, okay? So that's your advice for right now. You need to go towards what you're passionate about and you will be successful. It's that simple. Let's have a look. If you follow Spirit's advice here, you need to possibly spend some time alone. Definitely studying. Look at her with her book, okay? Chess may mean something to you. We've got the castle. Castle may mean something. Mountains. It may seem like I'm seeing like the caves of Mordor, is it? In Lord of the Rings, where they have to go that route because there's no other way to go. They can't go in the mountains. They have to go through them. That may mean something to you. You may really like Lord of the Rings. Aquarius is here. Sirius, star Sirius is here. That may mean something to you, okay? Recognition and reward. You will, like, for whatever you're doing. Oh, wow. Woohoo! Okay. I like caves. I don't. I'm scared in caves. I feel that, like, something could just, like, it could all come crashing down. But, like, it's like taking a different route, and you know, even though it's very dark in the caves, right, and they had to carry light, it's almost like the hermit energy, that wisdom for you. And here you have reward and recognition. This is passing graduation or being recognized and rewarded. So this is really, really good. I think if you put the hard work in by studying what you need to get onto the correct career path that you're passionate about, you will have that material harvest here, right? So you will get the benefits from it. And like I said, you know, I don't. This card can sometimes be selfish, but like you will get in your question today, it's not, all right? There's going to be obstacles and challenges. You're going to have to be patient with yourself, but ultimately you'll get past them, all right? And you're stepping into, like, in the future, even like in the next 4 years, I'm going to say, in the next 4 years, you're definitely going to step into, and there's going to obviously a lot be happening between now and then in your career, but you're stepping into a position of authority in the next 4 years. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. That's your reading. So you're stepping into authority, even like becoming a manager or a boss or whatever, okay? Elaine, post your first question. Like, you're going to be the leader of a team in the future. I would say it's going to be a while though, all right? But keep working hard towards that, because you have a lot to bring to the table. You will be recognized for what you do. Elaine, post your first question, please. I do have a list here, guys, okay? I am definitely deleting Sandra. Sorry, Sandra, you'll have to go. Okay, general for Elaine. Hi, Eddie, thanks, lovely. I just sent Eddie a message. I'm going live like an hour and a half ago, because I've had like an hour ago, because I've had such problems with my internet this morning. I don't want you to, like, Spirit doesn't want you to overthink a connection here, Elaine. There's something about overthinking something with someone. Someone from your past, or someone that you know, somebody that made you really happy, possible Leo as well. Fire signs coming through really strongly. Somebody like you've been patient with or planning to go towards. Definite soulmate. This person is a soulmate, okay? Whether they are twin flame energy, okay? Right, let's have a look. General for Elaine, please, Spirit. Ooh, so it's time you communicated with someone. Nine of Cups, Judgment, Knight of Swords. Whether this person is coming in towards you or not, I think it's you. I think it's you wanting to say what you need to say to someone. So who is Elaine needing to talk to? Who does Elaine want to talk to? Someone that broke your heart, someone you like has been on your mind for a very long time. Someone who you feel has a cloud over them. Someone you feel that could be in a lot of emotional pain, or you know that's in a lot of emotional pain. Someone you let go of, or someone you need to let go of, or someone needs to let go of you. Someone it didn't work out with, that you didn't get an opportunity with, or the opportunity to tell them. I'm also getting the name Derek. I don't know if the name Derek means anything to you. It may or may not. She may like that show. I think it's still on Netflix. Okay. Things make sense right now. They do. If they don't, they don't. There's some unfairness happened in the past. Things were definitely not equal. They were out of balance. Something could have happened in June last year as well. Someone could be coming in to talk to you and they feel it's time, because the Nine of Cups is here. It's like they feel it's time, but it's not necessarily time for you, or the other way around, okay? Nine of Swords. You're, I wouldn't say worried. It can be a card of worriness. Why am I saying worriness? Being worried or anxiety or stress. It can be that card. But here it's more like to get it out of your own mind, you need to say what you have to say. I feel this is you wanting to go towards someone else, okay? Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this is definitely a love relationship that did not work out. It could also be somebody that studies. It could be a Capricorn. It could be a Virgo. Or a Taurus. Three of Cups in the reverse. Can be third party. Four of Wands. This can be your twin flame connection. It could be a female. All right. So there's like, before you move into April, I want to say, so between now and April, I think you're going to say something to someone that it didn't work out with, that you need to say, right? It's a female. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. It's a soulmate, it's a female, it's possibly your twin flame. And just because you're on a twin flame journey with this person does not mean you will be with them in this lifetime either. Not always. Be the next lifetime. Yeah, it could be one of those lifetimes where you feel tricked here, or, you know, oh, Two of Cups in the reverse, yeah. So you may be feeling this energy a lot, like this is on your mind here. What's your second question? Second question. After Elaine, I'm going to have a quick break. Eddie, before I go to you, I really need to regroup. I haven't been on live doing live readings for a couple of weeks now. To be honest, I'm not sure I should be doing it today. I can do the readings, that's fine, but I might, because with all the energy and stuff that's changing astrologically, I'm changing, and I'm changing the way I'm doing my readings, the content that I'm putting out there, etc., etc. And I haven't been live for a couple of weeks, so I think I did a reading for someone a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not saying I can't do them today. I'm just saying that because the energy's changing, it's like I'm moving into some sort of different way of reading. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm seeing someone else right now. I have an interest, but focusing on legal issues. What's the question? That's not a question, Elaine, please. Okay, so things are moving fast for you at the moment, really quickly. Eclipse is going to be really important, 17th of February for you specifically. Another general, a general on career, okay. Oh, to continuation, okay. All right. You're going to get clear about something on the 17th, in and around the 17th of February or the 20th of February, because we've got that, we're moving into Aries, right? Not Sagittarius. Sagittarius may mean something to you, but Saturn moving into Neptune. So it's Saturn conjunction. Neptune at 0 degrees in Aries is going to be significant, but also the Aquarius new moon, and also, wow, we've got so much going on. Also that eclipse, because it is an eclipse moon, all right? It's in Aquarius. Wow, yeah, Spirit's saying yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry about the noise. I don't know whether this is your anxiety or stress, or there's something you feel trapped by in regards to something legal, like you said, or something to do with work. Perhaps you're fearful of something or fearful of a big change. And perhaps you just feel it coming. So there's that Mars Aries energy here. So there is a big change coming. I mean, we can't get away from it. None of us can get away from it. So what does it mean? You have some sort of financial goal. You're worried that that's going to be disturbed or upset in some sort of way as well. There is a choice you're going to need to make. All right, it has to do with money. All right, and it has to do with, well, let's have a look. There's a choice you need to make to do with money. Yeah, look at that, 10 of Wands, King of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. There's the choice. The Moon is to do with your career. I don't know if you're really satisfied in what you're doing. You feel you need to change something. You feel that your passion, you feel that money will come from what you're passionate about, not necessarily the actual just requirement to work. And there's a lot of fear here. You have a lot of focus on love right now. So Spirit wants you to like create. Magicians coming through. 10 of Pentacles. Your person could be a Sag, Aries, Leo, Taurus, Pisces. But I feel that we've got that Taurus energy, which is going on at the moment. What's going on with that? I'm not going to start getting into astrology much. We've got Pisces, Mercury moving into Pisces. It's coming out a lot in the cards. I think there's a new like soul contract here. There's like a new contract coming in for you. There's some sort of conflict here. Right, this is the Judge type of energy. You did talk about legal stuff. The fear of the unknown, or the fear of some sort of legal decision that could cost you money or cost somebody else money. 3 of Swords in the reverse. In the next 3 months, I'm getting, or even 3 to 6 months, something's going to be resolved. Okay, so what's the outcome of that resolution? Could be finances. Yeah, the conflict will be resolved in the next 3 to 6 months. I don't think it's weeks. You'll get lots of information and messages about what that means. It has to do with a female. This is definitely a female. The Judge could be a female. Wow, there's a masculine as well here. There's actually someone else. What the hell happened here? There's lots of people involved in this. At least 3 people. Even if it's one of them's a judge, there's more than one person. Could be 6 people involved. Okay, I don't know what's gone on, but it's something about money. It's something about possibly a car as well, or something to do related with transport. You don't have to put in the chat what it is. You don't have to tell me at all, okay? Yeah, something happened, obviously. Could be to do with water damage, even a house. Could be to do with a car, transport, okay? Fire, water. We've got fire and water and lightning in this card. So it could be something to do with elements, or even like the element of material. A car, something tangible here, a house, a car. something to do with your work. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Spirit doesn't want you to worry. Justice will be served, okay, in your favor. Yeah, justice, judgment, huge court energy here. Could be something to do with a home. What the hell is going on? A rental home, an agreement even? Something to do, yeah, you're going to have a new beginning, but, you know, it's going to take 3 to 6 to 7 months, okay? 3 to 6 to 7 months to sort out. I mean, it could be weeks. It's definitely got something to do with money, okay, and some unfairness in regards to financial stuff. But it's going to come out in your favour, all right? Eddie, I'm going to have a quick break. I've got to really meditate today later, guys. Yeah, definitely before I come online later or do anything to do with tarot. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I mean, I can still do the readings, but the energy, like literally, I think we've got about 21 transits in February. Literally nearly every single date of February has a transit attached to it, and it's wild. I'd love to like have the whole month off. Like literally. Thank you, Elaine. Eddie, if you're there, it won't be too long. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to have a break, okay? Okay. 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 Eddie. Eddie, let me know if you're there. Okay, hi all. Thank you, Elaine. Eddie, please post your question. Are he posted? Eddie, what do I need to know? It's for my highest good. So while I was having that break, I was thinking about you, and I was thinking about what Spirit wants you to do. And Spirit said it's time for you to do the work you came to do. Okay. Now I don't know what that means to you. I also got something about writing, but I mean it could have been writing your book. There's something about poetry, but there's something also here about letters, right? Letters to your higher self, letters to your past self. Like create something into a book about letters, or letters may mean something to you like physical writing letters. Okay. All right. Physically writing some sort of letters. Maybe write a letter to your higher self, or write a letter to your past self. I'm going to delete this person because they're frustrating me and distracting me. Okay. Letters to your higher self. Need to step into the job you were meant to do. Something about work, like it's not going to be easy. There's something that's laborious here, okay? But ultimately it's going to put you in a stable position, a solid position, a balanced position. Okay, it's like moving to the creative side of yourself, moving to trusting that you can create anything you want, even though you don't. Yeah, there's a lot of fear there maybe as well. There's something about the eclipse as well, energy, or Pisces. So we've got Mercury moving into Pisces. Go ahead and watch that Mercury into Pisces video that I put out live a couple of days ago. That may be significant, okay? Aquarius. So Aquarius left Mercury, or Mercury left Aquarius and moving into Pisces. So that video that I posted, go check it out, okay? Okay. Queen of Cups and the Sun in reverse. The love is on your mind, or that connection you have. A connection, the connection, twin flame energy. But the lovers, I want to say the lovers, it's the Sun, but in this deck, Morgan Greer deck, it's the person you're dealing with, this female, may be very closed with their emotions at the moment, and you may be sick and tired of trying to give love to the situation, or give help or emotion. Like you're wanting possibly to be on your own right now, or wanting to relook at your life and refocus on your new hopes and dreams. So this is what Spirit wants you to do, okay? This is the Morgan Greer Tarot, Eddie, okay? I think you've been lately not giving enough to yourself and your own goals, hobbies, wishes, dreams, projects, okay? And it's a difficult decision to take the emotion out of retracting your energy here. There's the eclipse energy in this card. 17th of February may be very significant coming up. There's that creation energy. Like it's like your energy is being drained by possibly a relationship, right? And spirit's wanting you to create, but you can't do it in this space with this person, all right? It's like you're always guarded, but you don't want to be guarded. And when you start to create or meditate, you can let your guard down because you can imagine. So there's a huge thing about imagination for you here that's available, but I don't think you're using it, or Spirit's saying you're not using it. Because this is in the way, this lover's energy, okay? Show me more about the lovers, please. What's going on? Maybe the passion's gone, or the drive is gone towards this person. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Gemini, Gemini, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And then a lot of watery energy, but like it's reversed from your part, because this person is emotionally unattached from you. Show me more. Avoiding a tower in the reverse. You need to detach your emotions. I think there's a lot of like you're giving a lot emotionally and she's not accepting it. There could also be some sort of boredom on your part, or lack of passion or drive for this person anymore. Okay. And there's a cloud attached to this hand, which is illusions, which is that Mercury and Pisces energy, right? Seeing past the illusion and being clear to them and to yourself the truth of the matter, okay? Because there's some sort of conflict either within you or literal conflict that you want to leave, that you want to, yeah, look at that, wow. Five of Wands in the reverse. I couldn't have said it better myself, Spirit, thank you. Where one person is stronger than the other. Now you're the person with the gloves on and they're the person without them. Now with the gloves, like you have the spiritual protection, because the gloves protect your wrists, they protect your hands, right? So you're very aware of what's going on and you're the stronger person, possibly stronger emotionally, mentally, emotionally, like more mature, right? On many levels because of what you've been through. So to avoid a tower here, you're possibly sick of trying to find out who she's talking to, what she's doing. You're sort of like over it a little bit. Whereas before you may have been like very curious about the energy she's sort of like attracting or the people that she's around. Yeah, look at that, 2 cups in the reverse. You're not invested in this anymore, all right? It's time to get invested in yourself, your money, your tangible. This is all different elements of you, Eddie, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Getting very clear where you want to be materially, working hard, not necessarily making those dollars, but it's like, what do you want to put your energy in? Where do you should you be putting your energy? I don't think it's in the relationship, because there's deceit here, okay? And you know it. And it's time to face it. Now, I'm not saying she's cheating, but she's being sneaky. Or you feel she's being sneaky. Or if you feel something's being hidden, then you're absolutely correct and it's too much. 10 of Wands, right? It's too much. Spirit wants to get you on some sort of right track. What is the right track? To be disciplined, Saturn energy. To learn something new, to learn a new craft. To evolve, to change. It's almost like a test, and I'm not saying to leave the relationship. You might decide to do that, but it's almost like you don't have to even have another person either, I'm just going to say, to be able to leave this relationship. But it's like, by you Yeah, by you using your intuition and stepping up and making some sort of decision about this and not having fear about what that's going to bring and having the spiritual strength to move possibly away. Three of Cups in the reverse, move away from third party things and other people around that are involved with her as well. So meditate on this because something's definitely unfair. Yeah, you may have trust issues, Eddie, but I mean, there's a fine line between trust issues and what's actually going on, right? You need to trust yourself more, your higher self, Queen of Wands. And it's almost like create a new contract and have the strength to deal with any emotional fallout from the relationship if you decide to move forward on your own, okay? Five of Cups in the reverse. The fear of emotional loss. The fear of being on your own. The fear of starting something new by yourself. All these are coming out in the reverse. That you're not doing the right thing, that you're not being fair. You need to have more spiritual strength to even to just pull back your energy and spend more time in yourself. Have some sort of schedule. I'm getting the word schedule where you spend at least 3 nights on yourself. That you're not like codependent at all. There's an illusion going on here, Eddie, with your relationship, and there's a soulmate card in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Empress. Okay, let me just pull some more cards out. So the relationship is very much so in your energy. That's like the main energy that you're carrying right now. I want to know what's going on. I'm sure you do too. What's going on with this? What does she feel? What does she want to happen with Eddie? Hierophant, commitment, marriage. The High Priestess, right under, has fallen right under Queen of Cups. She's coming out as the Queen of Cups. She came out as the Queen of Cups in the previous reading as well. Page of Wands. She's torn here between wanting commitment and wanting to have fun. And not being prepared to make that decision just yet. Or like put something in writing. And very emotionally closed. I think she knows she's got emotional immaturity here with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups, which is like the closed cup. But in this deck, it's open. She thinks she's being emotional enough. She wants commitment with you, but she's not clear in her mind exactly what that means to her. All right? There's a lack of evolution here, a lack of new beginnings. And a lack of being like it's the right timing. And she thinks of you as the Emperor in the reverse. So she doesn't think, I'm just going to say it, she doesn't feel that she's got a leader or someone like, she needs someone to tell her what to do. You've got the Two of Wands, Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, in the reverse again. And the King of Pentacles. So you've got to make a decision here and get clear because there's something going on that you can't see. The Seven of Swords. Okay. Is she bipolar? I'm just going to say that. There's a bipolarity there. There's a bipolar element there. I don't know if she's bipolar or she's been diagnosed with bipolar. You don't have to say that in the chat. But there's some sort of mental imbalance or emotional imbalance. I mean, it can come from past trauma, childhood trauma. It can come from past lives. It can just be who she is, okay? Yeah, there's something there. Okay. Her attention is completely focused on one thing and then goes off on a tangent to something else. Very scatty energy, right? Really scatty. Guarded. Very guarded. Okay. It's up to you. Spirit wants you to really focus on a new contract, a new job, a new project. Spirit wants you to move away from her energy by focusing back on yourself, pulling back your energy. You can't be codependent. You can't have anyone codependent upon you, Eddie. Right? There's fear for yourself. Like you're scared, and you're making excuses for her. You've got to make a decision. You can't keep moving. You can't move forward with this person from the 20th of February, right? If they're not on the same page as you, it's that simple. There's a huge illusion you're carrying about this person. That's what Spirit's showing me, okay? Yeah, look at that. The moon just keeps coming up. 17th of Feb, right? New moon, Aquarius. You've also got Mercury in Pisces. So there's that Seven of Cups element where you're carrying a lot of illusion. You need to get back to this. King of Pentacles, that's you. The moon keeps coming up. Look at this. And I've shuffled these cards. I don't know how that ended up in the middle again, but it did. Yeah. You know, you may want to take your time with making this decision. What is going on with this person? Too invested or too much on their mind with sexual matters? You know what I'm going to do? Oh, wow, look at that Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something about sexual matters. I'm going to pull some tea leaf tarot for you. Tea leaf oracles. I'm seeing like a rabbit. That could be you though. It could be them. They all came out in the bag. Older man. I want to see what's going on with this person. It's time to act. I think that's you. She could be dealing with an older man. Something to do with money. You're getting good advice from a wise person. I've got that as well. All right, let's see what else. Or you will be. Triumph over trouble. So you're going to overcome this, even if you're leaving, even if you're transforming, changing, moving away, the change is going to be for the better. And then we've got passion, love or hate. She could be using passion or her sexuality to, like, say if you have a fight, a disagreement, there could be like using that to, you will be shown the ways come out. You may have a secret admirer, Eddie. I'm just going to say that too. Valentine's Day is coming up. You could be receiving a gift. Something you want's not going to happen. Something you want to happen is not going to happen with this person. Let me just pull the other half of this deck. So what is this? Show me a storyline. Something going on with your family as well. If you've been like at odds with your family, there's going to be a reconciliation that's coming through. Wow, heartbreak over what you no longer have. Trident energy, so that's water energy. The movie that's just coming out called Medusa, okay? It's with Angelina Jolie and that hunky guy. And he's Trident. He's the guy, what's he called? The Trident, the god that carries the It's the story of Medusa. There's something there about that. That's coming out this year. I don't know if it's already out. There's definitely needed to take care in regards to relationships. There's a dissatisfaction coming in. Sorry, Eddie, but that's just coming through. Okay. Younger man. You'll be receiving or giving a gift. And there's definitely, your money's looking up. I see that your money's looking up, definitely. Whatever's going to happen, it's not really showing me very clearly, because at the bottom of the deck it says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And you also have time to get out of a situation. Oh, okay. I mean, obviously the choice is up to you. November could be significant as well. July is going to be significant. October is going to be significant. Okay. I mean, that's a while away yet. When that movie comes out, let me know. Okay. Or I'll let you know, whoever hears about it first. There's something in that movie, because I keep seeing stuff on it and I just keep feeling drawn to that message in that movie. And I don't want to read too much into Medusa as well. You are moving into like a happier time now, whatever decision you make. Whatever decision you make. Elaine, post your question. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, doesn't start till September. How will my career go? Just submit my application, question mark. Okay. Career for Elaine in regards to this job. She's really wanting this job. Okay, well, the full and the new moons are going to be significant in regards to your career. So anything happens to the full or a new moon through the year, whether it's next month or through into September, there's going to be significant things happen. There is a new contract you're signing, 100%, okay? And the people that you meet there are going to be like kindred spirits. You feel like you're going to know them, like you've known them forever. There'll be really, really important connections that you're making, or an important connection, okay? You could be meeting younger people within, like you're a mentor or you're a guide, okay? It's definitely going to bring you quite a bit of money, or a lot of money, or more money than you've even ever had or expected, okay? I will be leaving the feed shortly, guys. Okay, 6 of Cups, so you're on the right path with people, especially with the people you're meeting. There's kindred spirits here. You got the Justice card. You're on the right path. Things are definitely going to be balancing out for you. Learning new things, meeting new people, especially young people, okay? It's a big part of your change and transformation. It feels very, very positive. You got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. You're not going to have to worry anymore. This is King of Wands keeps showing up. It could have something to do with your career. Sagittarius, Leo, masculine, someone you're possibly, 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Being strategic in work, being strategic. We know we're not talking about relationships here. Being strategic, being positive, not worrying about it, not worrying, just enjoying it. Because you've got that Page of Pentacles. You're definitely learning something new. 10 of Pentacles, amazing. Like I said, you're going to make lots of money. But I think like with the next stage of your career, but the 7 of Pentacles talks about you're going to be doing something different this time in regards to the money you're earning, and I would suggest that you do, right? To get yourself into more of a secure financial place, right? Because possibly in the past you've spent too much money or you haven't saved enough money. Yeah, that's a special message. Did you hear that, bird? Queen of Wands. There's a lot to grow with this business, okay? In the past, there's been a lot of disappointment here and unsurety in your own mind about what you want to do, but you're stepping into Empress mode here. So there's a lot of growth, okay? Spirit's advising you here to spend more time clearing your mind, all right? So it's going to help you on a financial level to be more disciplined, okay? And to be very careful of who you're giving your energy, your time, your money, okay? Very passionate, very exciting projects, learning, being curious, other people being curious about your gifts and abilities. You're definitely moving away from a lack of financially, but like I said, you're doing something different this time where perhaps you're saving more money, okay? There could be a significant masculine as well in your life, in career, a boss, a mentor, a guide. And the sun is here with a strong connection between you and other people, or a particular person in your career or in your new job. So this is going to be really exciting. Page of Wands, the Fool. So a lot happening for you after the 17th of February in regards to your career, and it's really, really positive. But just remember to save more money. Barbara, you may be next, or Ermel. So Ermel or Barbara is next. Thank you, Elaine. Ermel, Barbara. Sarah, you are on the list, but I don't think I'll get to you today. The list is closed, guys. Priyanka, I will not get to you today. We'll see how we go with the list, but I don't think so, okay? I'll read everybody out. Country is on the list as well. Country, if you're there. Queen, Twin Soul, Clarity. Thank you, Clarity. If you want to donate, you can do so and jump the queue. Country, post your question. Guidance and Spirit. Let's have a look at the general for you. What's behind Country? Wow. Okay, so there's some people in your life that you've released either recently or decided just not to move forward with. Something could have become very clear, okay? There could have been a conflict. Man, woman, both, parents, siblings, family. I don't think it's a love interest. I think it's like you having conflict with someone possibly in your family. Family's coming up really strongly. Country. And you're like, I'm not moving forward with these people. There's too much drama. There's too much white noise. There's too much conflict. And I'm not like dealing with it anymore. Just remember, these people were put into your life for a reason. A soulmate energy, like a soul path. We choose our parents, they choose us, okay? So let me know if this is making sense. General energy right now for guidance. Death, Scorpio, you're changing, you're transforming. You've got a period of good, I'm going to say good health and success. You're on the right path, okay? So whatever decisions you've made around people, right, in the past or are doing so right now, you're making the right decisions because you're needing people to vibe with your energy, and Spirit's saying you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing. It's part of your transformation and change to be on your own right now. And for a lot of spiritual leaders, as you all are, okay? Bye, thank you, Elaine. See you next time. You're bringing information to the collective. You're the ones bringing the information, but a lot of the time we have to do this alone. Okay, this is not a I'm hearing this is not a trial run, okay, country? This is not a trial run. These people that were in your life were a lesson, not a blessing, okay? 10 of Cups in the reverse. And you chose these people that you've released or are releasing as part of your own soul growth, okay? And you possibly wanted to hold on to these people, but you've realized that for your own soul growth, you had to release them. So a lot of this, yeah, a burden on your energy with what you have to do, with what you have to accomplish for what you are here for right now. To be able to accomplish, you had to release these people from your energy. I understand that, right? 3 of Wands, you're on a new path. Take your time. Don't rush into anything, but the new path will have a lot of growth to it, okay? Be strategic. Don't tell people everything you're doing. Leave room for spirit side. I'm live again. Sorry, I dropped off. Okay. Ace of Cups, there's new people and love coming into your life. People that are going to bring you peace. Okay. People that are going to bring you an outpouring of love and be equal in what they give you and what you like give back to them. And like I said, sometimes spiritual leaders have to walk alone. But you won't be alone, because I do feel there's a spiritual team coming into your life. There is a period of getting more spiritual. Something is definitely over. You're possibly blocking someone or completely realizing that, yeah, you just moved away because there's so much injustice attached to those people. And I think you've still got some healing to do. I'm seeing 8 of Cups. But this full energy, you're really releasing before this, the 20th of February is significant. I mean, I'm going to do other videos about that. I'm not going to talk too much, but it's very significant. Moving into Aries, Saturn, Neptune conjunction, Aries, I keep saying Aries at 0 degrees. It is the 0 card as well. So we're having a reset, a cosmic reset, and the past will be behind you. But you have to replace it with something. What are you replacing it with? I'm seeing High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles. You've got a lot of decisions to make coming up. There's something about 15 years with the ruby here as well. Page of Swords, get curious about what you want your next era, your next timeline, your next thing to look like. There's something possibly about overseas or travel. Yeah. I think you're doing a lot of healing. You're getting very clear. You're seeing the truth on something or why it happened. You're looking at the part you played in it as well. You're looking at why you were guarded. Or why you didn't protect your energy or let people walk all over you. Or you let your guard down with these people. There's something about Taurus energy as well here, or Hierophant or discipline. Yeah, and why you were blocked or why you had to block others. And put a wall up and like re-look at that, especially with the masculine. I'm going to say there's a masculine here who can't go on your new journey. 6 of Cups. They are a soulmate, but not in a romantic sense, okay? All right, Page of Swords, information coming in very quickly. Yeah, and now we have the Judgment in the upright, okay, which is it's time for your rebirth. There's a child here as well that may be significant to you. And there's the High Priestess, so you're moving into a very spiritual time. This is a super, this is a gift to you. It's going to open up a lot of new doors, all right? The Hierophant and the Emperor is, oh wow, and the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel that you're getting a lot more discipline, especially financially. You want to be a lot more stable. There is an opportunity coming in. That was your reading. Barbara Ermel, Queen. Barbara Ermel, Queen. Otherwise, we'll take Clarity. Twin Soul is also on the list. I will be leaving the feed very soon, guys, apart from the fact that I had like 20 minutes of problems before I started this live. It hasn't been the smoothest ride. It is ride in this live, but it is like the energy right now. Things are changing, things are being stirred up. Entities are coming out to play. I just heard to like distract you guys. We're going to do a general at the end here as well. Jasmina, hi Jasmina. Unfortunately, my list has closed, Jasmina. Okay, so catch us tomorrow. Thank you, country. Okay, so I'm going to call some names, and if let's do Clarity. Clarity, are you there? Jasmina, see you next time, tomorrow possibly. Okay, it's raining outside. Sorry, Sarah, my list is closed. You'll have to come on tomorrow. My actual email is down in the description. If you want to send me an email, anyone, for a reading, let me know. Email me through your question, okay? And we can do a question before tomorrow if you want, if you're desperate to hear your answer to your question. Otherwise, my list is closed. Clarity, post your question. You are last. Lucky last. Lucky, lucky. Thank you for all the hearts, whoever is throwing hearts at me. I'm going to go for a rest in a minute. Okay, Clarity, the eclipse on the 17th of February will be very significant. I'm also getting a global event that's going to possibly affect you or people around you. Don't be worried, don't be scared. I'm seeing tower energy. I'm also getting Asia, Philippines. I don't know if you know anyone in the Philippines. Manila's coming through, or anywhere in Southeast Asia, okay? Could be friends of yours from the past. Just, you know, take these predictions and park them, okay? Let's have a look. So the next 2 months, February, we've got about 21 transits nearly every day through the month of February. So look out for my live readings. They will be live, but in the live section of my channel for all the transits, I'm going to do a video on every single one of them, okay? Right, so go have a look at that, Clarity. February, March, April will be the next May. I mean, we've got 2 eclipses. Okay, let me just go through the transits. We just had Mercury go into Pisces. We've got Venus going into Pisces on the 10th. The 17th, there's a hell of a lot going on. We've got the start of the Chinese New Year. We've got Ramadan. We've got a new moon in Aquarius. We've got an eclipse in Aquarius, okay? The 20th, we've got Neptune, Saturn conjunction, 0 degrees in Aries. That's a cosmic reset, first time in 6,000 years that's ever happened. And then we have Mercury going direct on the 26th of January. These are the major transits, but we've got a lot of smaller ones in between, mainly in Taurus, stuff going on. Okay, thank you, Clarity. Right, let's have a look. Four of Cups. The moon. Yeah, there's that moon energy. The moons, new moon, full moons. Fear. Fear that you have a lot of love to give, but you're bored or discontented with life. There's that new moon. Eclipse, right? Aquarius. It's actually a solar eclipse, but it's happening on the new moon, guys. In the sign of Aquarius, the eclipse energy is coming through here. You're moving away from a certain way of feeling or being emotionally. A lot of emotion, as you know. This is Pisces as well. Be careful with any illusions that you're telling yourself around family, friends, or loved ones, platonic or romantic, okay? There is a discontentment. You may be wanting to reach out to someone that you've known from the past, even like a sister or a family member, something about family here, and someone's just not being emotionally mature or open enough emotionally. And you've come from, I've just found a new way of reading these cards. Maybe we'll discuss that tomorrow. You've come from a place of fear to come towards this person who doesn't deserve your love. So you've been mulling on this, been alone possibly, been thinking a lot about this person, then you come out and want to reach out and they're not interested, or they're still healing. But it's a lot of fear on your part, okay? A lot of fear on your part. Okay. But you're getting more grounded, or Spirit's saying to get more grounded here, to be able to emotionally detach your energy. And I'm not saying walk away or leave this person, I'm just saying like to detach your energy here. So you can create, right? So don't meditate on the eclipse this year, this February, okay? This eclipse is not for meditating on, not saying don't meditate, don't manifest on the eclipse, right? You can do some manifestation exercises between now and the 17th for the next week, but not on the eclipse, right? So I'm just, it's just coming through really strongly to let you know that. There's something about red, red wine. You know that song? Who sings that song? There's something about sadness, or like, yeah, look at the lyrics to Red, Red Wine. Somebody may be making you feel good or made you feel good. There's a lot of emotion here attached to this situation, right? Yeah, you're not satisfied emotionally. He looks like he's been drinking a little bit of red wine. Okay? Right, have a look at the lyrics to that song. Let's have a look. So, 8 of Wands. The 9 of Cups in the upright this time. There's something coming towards you that's going to make you very happy. Wow. The Wheel. That's going to make you emotionally happy. It could be a new person coming into your life, or a new friendship as well. It could be someone you meet online. I don't think it's that person from what we were just talking about. I think it's somebody new, because you got the Magician first. Creating a new connection with a new friend, even love. Spirit's wanting to bring you something emotionally satisfying in somebody emotionally satisfying. Ooh, it could be a King of Pentacles. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. Could be from a distance. A hard worker, someone who's got money. Yeah, a strong connection. Okay, who's this person coming in? I do feel it is definitely a person. It could be a Virgo. A new soul contract. Woohoo! But this is like good news. This is it's going to help you move on from whatever disappointment you've had. The Lover's at the bottom of the deck. That's what you don't see coming. So you've got a love connection coming in, my lovely. Could be a different culture, race. Could be have dark skin. A successful relationship. You're being rewarded. I don't feel twin flame energy, but I feel it's someone to distract you in a way while you get over whatever you've gone through. The deceit that, yes, thank you, Spirit, the deceit that you've gone through. I feel this is someone you can trust, but I don't see a forever person. It might be a long-term relationship, but I don't see it as being forever. But that could change depending upon what you decide, right? Everyone's soul path changes minute by minute with choices and decisions we make. And here's you going on a new path that's going to bring you a lot of passion, a lot of growth, excitement, travel possibly. Yeah, it's to distract you from anything that didn't go right. Does that make sense? And a lot of, like, your family's going to really like this person. You're going to be involved with their family. They're really going to like you. And the time of hardship is over, or burden, or whoever burdens you, because there's new passion coming in. This is a very passionate relationship. This is a soulmate, but it doesn't mean to say that, like, they're your forever person. But, like, keep thinking positively about, like, this relationship, because you can have a lot of fun. Really strong Sag energy, Cancer energy, Libra energy, okay? Even Scorpio. Knight of Cups, very passionate, very romantic, exciting. Yeah, it's going to really help you release any injustice that was done, okay? Justice in the reverse, and get you grounded. The Spirit's trying to give you a lot of spiritual strength right now, okay? To sort of, like, get over the past and move forward. I feel it's going to be a committed relationship. You've got the Hierophant here. Leo energy. Just get to know this person first before doing anything with them intimately. Okay, that was your reading. Thank you guys, girls, for being here today on the channel. We had a very rough start with the internet issues. I think I had to try 4 different times to come on today, but anyway, we made it eventually. I'll see you tomorrow. Watch out for that Venus in, actually I might go on tomorrow morning, but I was gonna say watch out for the Venus going into Pisces video that will be put out for all signs. I'm gonna do that today. Oh, hey Marilyn, you donated. Thank you. Okay, we'll do your reading last, and then that will be it. The list is closed, everybody. I'm gonna do Marilyn last. Marilyn, I was going to go, but that's okay. Let me know if you want oracles or tarot, or if you've got any preference to any of the decks, okay, what you're drawn to. I almost want to say that. I haven't said that today to anyone, but what are you drawn to? The Animal Oracle, we've got Sacred Traveller, we've got the Shadows of Light deck, Wisdom deck, Tea Leaf Oracle, Nicoletta Nicola Cialetti deck, Chicholi, it's not Cialetti, it's Chicholi. I always get that mixed up. Marilyn, any deck is fine. We'll use this one, okay. I'm going to give them a quick shuffle. What are the thoughts and feelings of the Virgo person? You've got the Star, so there's a lot of healing here. There's a lot of healing that you've done with this person. There's a lot of work that you've done with this person as far as, like, healing is concerned. Or they want to heal the relationship. They still have hope that you guys can heal a relationship. Does that make sense to you? Let's have a look here. They may see you as, like, elevated position, or like someone they look up to, could be younger than you. I don't feel that you're talking, but they want to, okay? Devil in the reverse. There was some sort of truth or something said or spoken here. And it was sort of like it's sort of like an ultimatum energy, where you're like, you have to release someone, you know, or you release this person, or they released you. It can be both edges, right? Yeah, someone let go of someone else here. to get them out of their head and get back on the right path. I feel that you got back on the right path by speaking some sort of truth to this person, possibly about their bad behavior, bad habits, or even addictions. Okay, but they want healing with you, or they're healing right now. They could even have had health issues. Yeah, you're not wanting a new beginning, or they're not wanting a new beginning currently. Okay, show me this Virgo energy. What are they thinking about you? What is the Virgo thinking about Marilyn? Strength card, Leo. They want to work hard. I think they want forgiveness here. Some sort of forgiveness. The spiritual strength is coming through. They're wanting to come towards you, but they're coming in slowly. They're wanting to come towards you, coming in slowly. They want happiness with you. That there's a sense of forgiveness here, where they want forgiveness from you for something. They want a new beginning with you, for sure. Now, that doesn't mean to say that, you know, you need to forgive them. Even though you can forgive them, it doesn't mean you have to jump back into this relationship. So what does Marilyn need to do in regards to this? Because I think that they want a beginning. But is there beginning? Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to ask, is there beginning, or their want of a new beginning with you? Is it, what's their intentions? They're hoping mentally, they're trying to be positive. Their intentions, there they are, Virgo, the Hermit. They're not feeling themselves right now, but they're wanting to come towards you. Four of Wands in reverse. All these cards are coming up in the reverse. I don't think they have bad intentions. I think they want this Two of Cups with you. They want this strong connection. They could be a female. It could be that you guys have felt like you mirrored each other, like, for a long time in your life, but then whatever they're doing is disruptive to their own behavior and habits and to others around them. And there's instability in regards to their home possibly as well. Is this still making sense to you, Marilyn? Then you've got the Lovers, so they love you, or in their own way, right? So I don't think they've got any malice. I think it's like what they've done, or the habits, or whatever they portrayed. And they're hoping that it will be a successful reunion in the future. A King of Cups may be involved, so possibly if they have a relationship with the person, just be careful. They could be trying to get information from you through another person. They're really worried. They have their guard up, or you have. Because we have cards that are reversed up, it's almost like they're very scatty with their energy. Okay, what's the outcome? What's the potential outcome in this connection in the future? Ten of Wands. The Spirit just said something has to change. They could have a drug addiction, I'm just going to say that, like, or an addiction through taking some sort of drug, whether by tablet or by smoke as well, I'm hearing. Okay, I mean, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to mention that in the feed if you don't want to. So you're observing right now, you're just observing, you're detracting your energy, you're possibly saying what you want to say about, and this is your last sort of chance, I'm telling you this can't go on, or something can't go on, and then you're observing it. Okay. Hi Queen, I'm leaving the feed in a second. Does that make sense to you, Marilyn? Like, you're observing the situation. You're blocking someone here. You're not committing yourself to this relationship. You're letting it go. You're letting it go here. It's a lot to do with their bad habits. You're not planning anything for moving forward with them. You know that they know what they need to do. And you're looking after yourself right now and your own like health and your own plans and what you do. You're letting go. You're definitely letting go of this person. That's the potential outcome. Now, I'm not saying this person isn't going to work on themselves. There's a Libra possibly involved with this person, right? That is very sneaky energy. Very sneaky. Possibly a masculine that could be involved with this person. And it is Spirit saying like they're not a good person. Are they involved with a masculine that is not a good person? Yeah, they're very selfish, self-absorbed, narcissistic possibly. Yeah, they're definitely in a relationship of some kind. And there's a lot of trust, distrust there, okay? Yeah, that's what they should be worried about, not anything to do with you. Okay. I hope that made sense to you. I am leaving the feed. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you all for being here. I will be on tonight, and I'll also be on, I will be on tomorrow morning, and I'll be on tonight, okay? So tonight and then tomorrow morning, I'm also going to be doing a Venus going into entering Pisces, right? Reading for all signs. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and love you all. Bye-bye.